Hello guys, welcome to iTutor Academy. In today's session, it's the last session of Unit 10. We will continue with the subsection of 10.10, that is metric structure. The metric structure is a combination of a product and functional organization and is usually created for executing a project which required the skilled service of a function man as well as the specialized knowledge of a product man. Large turnkey project in specialized field require a metric structure. Okay, this is a figure for metrics organization. Top management is there, product is there, the parallel, the finance, production, and different departments are there. Different products are there in one session. Okay, so the distinguished characteristic of metric structure is that it operates under a dual authority. A person is accountable to two bosses at the same time. One his usual boss and the other is his boss for the duration of the project. Obviously, the problem emanating from this type of structure relate to conflicting roles and authority arising out of an ambiguous demarcation of authority and responsibility. And the next is network structure. When an organization needs to control other organizations or agencies whose participation is essential to the success, a network structure is organized. In this, the main organization creates a network of relevant agencies and it influences in different ways. Network structure is mostly used in non-business organizations which have socio-political objectives. For instance, the State Industrial Development Corporation, that is SID, may resort to a network structure in their objective to establish an industrial estate. In this, the SID may act as the lead agency and involve the State Electricity Board, local municipal authority, land development authority, authorities for water and sewage control, P&D department for communication facilities, appropriate as authorities for building roads, etc. The SIDC would also need to establish a network with the people who would ultimately be using the industrial estate to know their requirement in advertising agency to promote the industrial estate and attract maximum number of entrepreneurs. Okay, and the next is integration for of organizational task and activities. Having designed your organization structure to suit the specific needs of your company and its environment on the basis of most efficient grouping, you now have to ensure that these differentiated group are integrated towards the common organizational objectives. Generally speaking, the more differentiated and specialized are the activities, the greater the need for coordination and integration. This is because there is danger of these specialized group getting isolated and start viewing each other as rivals rather than companion in pursuit of the same goal. Have you ever witnessed a situation where departments belong to the same organization vigorously fight each other over the allocation of annual funds? Think of our company as big organization and the state and union territories as its differentiate the group. So this is the example for that. And integration through authority. The hierarchical relationship in an organization define the status of each position in relation to the others and the power that goes with that position. The basis for the hierarchical relationship is that the superior has authority over the subordinate in terms of assigning work and the latter in turn is obliged to obey the superior. And integration through administration. A great deal of coordinative effort in organization is concerned with a horizontal flow of work of a routine nature. Administrative system are formal procedure designed to carry out much of this routine. Okay, and every organization has its own administrative procedure and systems. These relate to almost every aspect of organizational life. The procedure for selecting new recruits, calculation and mode of overtime travel, medical and other allowances, the system of memos and movement of a file from one department to another for decision making are all illustration of administrative procedures. The larger the organization, generally, the more formally prescribed and numerous are its administrative procedure. And how administrative procedure help in integrating different departments and different levels within an organization can easily be understood by an illustration. In a typical organization, at the end of corporate year, each individual, say a salesman, would fill on assessment of one's performance. The salesman immediate boss would fill a confidential report, that is CR, on the performance. The salesman on asset and the CR would both the given over the personnel department, which may add information from its records on the number of years the salesman has been with the company, starting salary, designation, number of promotion and increments, and bonus received, any loans outstanding against one's name, etc. Next is integration through communication. In the previous illustration, the base for taking a decision about the salesman promotion were one's own assessment report and the boss confidential report, that is CR. Both these are representative of the mean of communication used in an organization. Minutes of meeting, circular notices, progress report, monthly in-house newsletters are all specific tools of the communication network of an organization. Just as manpower, raw material, and machines are the resource of an organization, so is information. Information regarding the development of a new technology by a rival company or the introduction of a new model of refrigerator are vital piece of information which can drastically affect the future course of action for a company. But information is highly perishable. If not communicated to the right person at the right time, it has little value. Information may be received at one level in the organization but utilized at another. Salesmen and other field staff are usually the eye and ears of any organization. They gather bits and pieces of vital information, but to be useful, this disjoint information piece must he immediately communicated to the brain of the organization. Okay. In the final analysis, however, it is not so much the access to sophisticated technology which an organization has that determines the efficiency or efficacy of its communication network, but rather the stance and attitude of the top management in encouraging its people to talk with each other and share more information. Okay. And next section is designing structure for service organization. The distinguishing characteristics of a service organization this is that does not produce any physical or tangible product, but instead it provides a service which may in some cases be almost totally intangible. Dry cleaning, after sales, maintenance for your TV and air conditioner, health club, municipal corporation, banks, universities, etc. are all organizations which provide service. A health club's service can be described in terms of tangible and specific gadget and equipment which it has. However, the behavior of the staff towards its client also forms an extremely important part of health club service, but is intangible. In many cases, it is the intangible part which is more important in attracting and retaining the customers. Okay. And summary. So in this unit we have discussed various issues involved in structuring your organization. You have variety of designs to choose from, but no one design as it is can prove to be perfect fit for an organization. You would always need to modify and adopt a structural design according to the specific objective of your organization. The environmental factors such as political, legal, cultural and social condition and your own attitude as a manager towards the issue of centralization of power and delegation of responsibility. Whatever be the structure you decide upon for your organization, you must always keep in mind the basic principle of defining and describing jobs, differentiating them to form manageable parts, and then integrating them to achieve the common goals. Okay, so this is about the chapter 10. If you have any doubt, you can point out that, and next video onwards we will start the next unit, that is unit 11. Okay, so this is about today's session. Thank you so much.